it may be good political strategy to come up there and do essentially like an NAAC bank shop that they accused Romney of, and that is going there, you're not talking to the crowd, you're talking to the white suburban audience. And what you mentioned explicitly is you go on to these neighborhoods, you make a stand, you make a lot of statements, you generate some excitement among the leaders, and then you leave. And that, you said, would enhance his position within white suburbia, right? That's great, maybe great politics, but it does nothing to save one life in those neighborhoods. Nothing.
Oh, no, let me just add one thing, and then I'll give you the last word. Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to suggest that that was the principal reason why you would go there. I would say that the principal reason you're going there is there's outrageous things happening in the city that you once represented as a member of Congress, as a United States Senator, and you are an African American. I mean, you inspired millions of African Americans because they aspired with you. They were inspired by you, and they aspired you, and they moved you along. And I'm just saying is that at this particular point, in their daily lives, they are living a life they're being terrorized in those communities. And it would be nice if the President of the United States brought the bully pulpit of the presidency together.
It wouldn't be nice, though. This is what I'm trying to say. It would be nice for him politically. You know, that's a very good reason for doing it, what you just said, right? My grandfather...
By the way, I don't just mean politically. I mean morally.
I know you mean morally. Right? As my grandfather used to tell me, there are two reasons for everything, a good reason and a real reason. Now, from your point of view, the real reason is to get down there, right, and solve this problem. A politician looks at it, the real reason is to get himself reelected. Now, I'd like to bring this back to the messaging aspect of this, right? Now, Mark, you justified Biden's chains remark by saying, oh, it was metaphorical, it was this, that, and the other thing. Kids are getting shot. Mm-hmm. Like crazy in this city. It's a slaughter going on, and they're almost all black or Latino kids, right? Okay? And also, the first thing that this administration did when they came in was they cut off, the first thing, right, is they got rid of a scholarship program so that poor African-American kids could go to private school. Now, would the Republicans be justified in saying it's because they're racist? They hate poor kids, they hate African-American kids, they hate Hispanic kids, and that's why they do this. The language is no different, right? They want to send these kids to school. Now, we wouldn't say that, I don't believe it, I think your policies are misguided, but isn't that the same use of language that you justified earlier?
Well, I'm going to evade for a second and say that the bigger issue is that we have a political system that's disconnected from these real issues. And our current conversation isn't engaging this. You're not going to hear this topic brought up in the national debate.